think this turns on, Jim?
The contribution of Conor Gallagher should be key, Peter. I've heard a lot of people say he's a combination of a number 10 and a number 8, but he's more of a runner, a worker for me.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Bell. And he cuts out the supply. Tell. Gallagher. Palhinha.
Kudus. Out to the right.
He's found some space. Chooses to go back. Palhinha. That looks a good cross. Pedro Porro. Gallagher. Palhinha. Gallagher. Palhinha. Gallagher. Throw. Sarr.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro stood his ground strongly. Sarr.
Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Sarr.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's played forward.
Clark.
Some good work on the right flank here.
Clark, gently done.
Moved on forwards.
Sarr. Kolomuani.
Played down the flank. Played into space out wide.
Kudus.
And he's certainly on. It's a mighty effort!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Spence. Clark. Spence makes the interception. Romero.
Forwards and with intent.
Kolomuani.
Kelman.
Doherty. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Charlton Athletic seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
Tell, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Doherty.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Spence.
Oh, sweet feet.
Tell played with finesse. Burke shifted upfield. Clark. Up towards the front line. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Romero. That's a throw. Romero.
Tottenham are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Pedro Porro. That's very neat. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chambers did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Doherty. Succumbs to the pressure. Chambers. Burke, aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Gallagher. Tell. He's in a great position. Kelman are looking to break at pace. Still goalless. Berry showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gallagher. Romero, gently done. Pedro Porro. Coventry, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, good ball. Shot, surely! Oh, denied, brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedro Porro moved on forwards. Sarr. Kudus. And here's Kolomwani! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kolomwani actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to get it clear. Long ball looking to counter. Spence gets across to intercept that. Tell. Spence has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing it! Okay, with the clearance. Spence. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Kudus. Kudus!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Kudus! It's anyone's ball now. Gallagher. Kelman. Charlton Athletic have reclaimed it. Kudus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Spurs do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Chambers shifted upfield. Great, can he finish? Could be danger here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's through here. Kaminsky claims comfortably. Pedro Porro. Sarr. Kudus. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, who's going to be first to this? Colomboani. Bell tries to clear. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Doherty. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Colomboani brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Calmly anticipates. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Charlton Athletic clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Sarr. João Palhinha. Spence. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Kudus. That pass has been well intercepted. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Tell. Sarr. Now it's Kudus. Pedro Porro tries across. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And it's been taken short. Aimed in towards the centre. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Gallagher's cross. Van der Ven wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Kudus. Spence.
Doherty producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Colomboani. Gallagher. That has found him in acres of space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Sarr. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Sarr climbs up big. Clark. Gallagher. Romero, aim forwards. Tell. Spence. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Tell. And the shot! Goal! Spurs! A goal and a really telling moment. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Tell, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
Terrific.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Cody played out towards the right wing. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Spence done delicately.
Defending was strong and firm.
And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Tottenham Hotspur go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, it's come loose. That's tidy. Coventry. Gallagher gets good distance on it. Cody, who's gone direct here. It's out for a goal kick. Sarr. Van der Ven forwards and with intent. Sarr. Gallagher. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Spence. No, again there's no way through. Van der Ven. Palhinha. Romero. Gallagher. Van der Ven, aim forwards. Colomboani. Back into the middle. Tell! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Tell clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Spence. Spence, forwards and with intent. Searching pass he's played there. It's come to nothing. Sarr.
Time to deliver. Very nicely done. Pedro Porro, here comes the cross. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Pedro Porro. Gallagher.
Out towards the flank. That is lovely. Now it's Kudus. And a chance! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Van der Ven. Sarr. Spence.
Romero.
Koulibaly.
Face to face with the... He's having a shot!
Coventry.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Van der Ven. Coventry.
Coventry, gently done. Now that's well seen too. Vicario sends that a long way. Chambers shifted upfield. That has been knocked clear. They've won a corner. Up he goes! Completely wrong.
Pedro Porro.
Koulibaly being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Sarr. Kelman. Could move up a gear here. Oh, nice touch. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Crossed in again. Van der Ven with the clearance. And he's there to clear it.
Van der Ven. João Palhinha.
Palhinha chips it through. And that has been cleared. Pedro Porro plays it short. João Palhinha. Can he finish?
Clark.
Goes down, but nothing given.
Kolomuani. Gallagher.
Kudus. And here's Kolomuani.
Gallagher.
Showing good feet. Swept in. And he's heaved it away. Burke does really well to win the ball there.
Tottenham Hotspur couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
João Palhinha. Sarr. João Palhinha.
Kudus.
Tell.
Kudus looking to add to his goal. Kudus! Ah, that was a brilliant save.
Kudus is offering a wry smile there.
Spence, cross into the box. Gallagher. Oh, he's played it in low. Bell gets it clear. Now it's Kudus. Great ball if he can get there. That's an excellent interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vanderbilt.
Spence has created one goal already. And it's played forward. Burke cuts out the pass. There will be a throw-in. Spence. Oh, that a chance for a shot! That's going to go a long way. And he comes up trumps again.
Gallagher. Sarr.
And he shoots! Cleared without complication.
Pedro Porro.
Coventry getting this one clear.
Sarr. Spence. Tell. Spence.
Gallagher. And here's Kolomuani. Romero. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Burke forwards and with intent. Romero. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pedro Porro. Great defending, strong and determined. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Pedro Porro.
Bell, gently done.
Tell.
Gallagher.
Tell.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
Gallagher.
Oh, smashing! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Colomwani is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
João Palhinha. Spence. Muscular approach does pay off here. Doherty shifted upfield. Van de Ven. Sarr. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. And it goes cross-field. Gallagher.
The Addicts have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Charlton Athletic clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's nice. Moved on forwards, and they can counter here. That is a great pick out. Oh, great play! It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
João Palhinha.
Spurs disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's really well manoeuvred.
Pedro Porro.
He's in plenty of space here. And back out it comes. And he thumps it clear.
Tell.
This has gone, that's a foul. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Clark.
He's in a great position here. Referee has just said play on. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Tell.
Over to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Gallagher.
Sarr. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tell. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Romero.
Van de Ven.
Romero. Kudus. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cody is onto it in a flash. That has been cut short.
Palhinha. Tell. Kolimuani.
It's run loose here.
Clearly not happy with that.
Bell, aim forwards.
Palhinha.
Kudus. 2 minutes to be added on. Kudus. Nice physical challenge. Bell, gently done.
Pedro Porro. Spence.
Romero. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Tottenham Hotspur really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Ladies and gentlemen,